Hey guys, welcome to the first ever Dndspeak video. I'm creating these videos to give dungeon masters a bit of inspiration when it comes to writing and planning their games. My name is Casey, and today we're going to take a look at 5 items that you could find in a fantasy black market. Before we start, let's take a look at what exactly a black market is. A black market is an underground or shadow economy that deals in illegal goods. This is a place where you can buy things that wouldn't normally be sold in a normal legal market. Basically, if there's something evil, illegal, or shady about it, you can probably find it here. Number 1 on our list is a painting titled Infernal Paradise. Hundreds of years ago, an evil warlock received a vision from his patron depicting what the infernal realms might look like, a place where very few mortals have the privilege of seeing. The warlock, afraid that his mind may lose this vision of the infernal realm, immediately began painting what he saw. Upon completion of the painting, the warlock took to framing the painting when he accidentally cut his finger on the wooden frame. The blood dripped off his finger and splashed onto the painting, causing the image to ripple like a puddle. Intrigued, the warlock reached down and touched the painting. It had opened a portal to the 9 hells. It wasn't long before the warlock began dripping blood onto the painting, sometimes his own, sometimes not, and venturing into the portal. On the other side, he found that the portal had led him to Avernus, the first circle of hell. Curiosity killed the cat, however, because the blood on the painting dried, trapping the warlock in the 9 hells forever. The painting lay dormant in his lair for many years before an adventuring party found it and sold it on one of their adventures. No reputable collector wanted anything to do with it because of the strange and evil aura it would give off when you look at it. So the adventurers turned to selling it on the black market. It wasn't long before these adventurers found your players and began their sales pitch. Number 2 on our list is the memories of a dead guard. The object itself is the hilt of a dagger that once belonged to a guard captain in the city where your players are currently in. When gripped firmly, the holder of the hilt sees a random memory from the deceased captain's life. Sometimes the memory may be watching his child grow up. Sometimes it is something as boring as the guard getting ready to go to sleep for the evening. But there is a small chance that the wielder of the hilt will see the restricted areas in the city castle. Perhaps the memories reveal where the guard captain hid a key to a jail cell. Maybe the memories reveal how to find the castle treasury. As you can start to see, these memories would be incredibly beneficial to a thief. This gift comes with a price though. Every time you obtain a memory from the guard's dagger, you lose one of your current memories. The seller of this item may or may not mention that detail when he is selling it to your players. Number 3 on our list is a book of strange symbols. Said to have been taken from the head of a long-dead cult, this book has been passed down from many different walks of life. It once ended up in the hands of a noble, who kept it in his extravagant library. His servant heard about the book, and in the dead of night, stole it and sold it off to the black market. It was sold, exchanged, traded, stolen, and bartered many times here at the black market. And before too long, no one remembered what the book actually was. When opened, the book contains strange otherworldly markings that don't make any sense to anyone. Many believe it to be the writings of a god, or perhaps it contains some sort of eldritch curse. In reality, though, the book contains scribblings from a toddler learning to write. It does not contain any true dark secrets. When selling this item to your player, really play up the chance for forbidden knowledge that this book could contain. Number 4. The Petrified Toad. This stone carving of a toad is anything but ordinary. When held in the cusp of one's palm for 1 minute, the toad's body begins to warm up and comes to life before your very eyes. Whoever is holding the toad can then command it to go to a location and stay there for up to 12 hours. To a common person, the stone toad blends in extremely well with the environment, and most people would never notice it unless they had a very high passive perception. When the 12-hour mark hits, the stone toad attempts to travel back to its user for up to 5 miles. The user then picks up the toad and cups their hands around it again until it petrifies within a minute. Doing this allows the user to access the toad's recent memories. Everything that the toad saw and heard within that 12-hour period is now known by the user. This item would be especially useful for a character who specializes in espionage. Last but not least, number 5 on the list is an unremarkable looking prayer candle. Nothing strange about that, right? A precise wax shaping technique has been used on these candles to hide magic sigils inside the body of the candle. When the wick is burnt, it generates a field 12 feet around the candle that no sound can escape from. The candle lasts for 10 minutes, burning much faster than a normal candle. Evil monks and cultists use these in rituals that involve other people, so that no one outside of the radius of the candle can hear the incantations they are speaking. There are many uses for this candle, both legal and illegal, which is why it is deemed banned from the church in the city that your players are currently in. I hope these items provide you with inspiration for something exciting that could happen in your game. If you end up using one of these items or concepts, tell us about it in the comments below. Stay tuned for more, and be sure to check out Dndspeak.com for a massive collection of other lists that you can draw inspiration from. See you next time.